can be the foundation to creating a well-designed landscape.
There's a wide variety of options, so AJ and I recently Skyped with AnnaMarie Skogen from Bachman's to discuss some tips for picking and planting the perfect shrub.
Hey, AnnaMarie, so let me ask you this. Where should we start if we decide we want some shrubs for our yard?
So yeah, right now, most of our gardens are pretty established, right? Everything's kind of come in. So really now it's looking at where do you have some pockets? Where do you want to fill in some gaps? Are you looking for color? Are you looking for texture? And that's where we start this time of year. We just start embellishing what we have.
So you're down at your farm, Bachman's, I should say, farm down there near Lakeville. And
right.
Is so many different kinds of shrubs. Where do you start?
I know it can be overwhelming. So definitely take a look at your garden, start to identify what it is that you want out of that. If you really don't know, obviously our staff at the stores are happy to help you. But right now, the best thing that we really start doing is looking for that summer color, the summer interest leading into fall. So as you can see, what I'm standing in front of is something perfect for if you're just looking for more color. We have chartreuse, we have deep burgundy, and these are foliage plants that, yes, do bloom, but they give you such a nice contrast in color and a nice texture in color, whether it's a small leaf or a big leaf.
What are some of the trends that you're seeing this year when people are coming in, looking to fill in some of those empty spaces?
Well, hydrangeas are still kind of the darling of the garden. They have the biggest bang for your buck, the biggest, beautiful blooms that last all season long. But yes, people are coming in. They want to extend that interest. That's always kind of the goal is now that the spring flowers are done, how can we still enjoy that space outside? So finding that texture, finding things, that have kind of the pollinator interest, those are all really great trends right now.
AnnaMarie, how much bigger let's just use the shrubs behind you, how much bigger will that get? Because I assume that's something that you really have to take into consideration.
You really do. And, all of our signs do have the ultimate size on there. So as you're looking for those pockets in your garden, if your pocket is 5 by 5, you want to stay within that size. So our signs will help you with that. Many of these shrubs, they vary really. Some stay 2 by 2 feet, some get 5 by 7 feet. So really we have something to fit your needs no matter what you're looking for.
And I'm guessing you're going to want something that's going to go along with the other plants as far as other shrubbery, as far as preventative maintenance, something that's going to be along the same lines with the plants that you already have established.
Yeah, that makes sense. Some people do have one accent plant that maybe takes a little bit more care. Maybe it's a rose or a specialty plant, but all of these are very easy to take care of, whether it's, a summer trimming or a late year, maintenance where you're just kind of shaping them up a little bit for the future year. These bloom later in the year, so you can safely do that after they're done blooming. But yeah, it's always good to find things that relatively give you the same amount of maintenance. But again, some people do love that little accent plant that's they're willing to put more energy into.
Do they all, you said they bloom later in the year, do they all have flowers?
For the most part, yes. Now, there are some shrubs like barberries that are more well known for just their foliage color, and that's really where they shine in the garden, is they have just the color of the foliage, right? Reds, bright oranges, bright yellows. These, for the most part, are blooming shrubs, 9 barks, other things that are great for summer, things like chokeberries, cotoneasters. We even have some potentilla behind me. Those will bloom from summer all the way into fall. So for the most part, shrubs often have some sort of bloom on them, whether it's very out, kind of big and in your face like a hydrangea, or something very small and insignificant.
All right. AnnaMarie, as always, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.